Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. As you may notice behind me here, something is missing. Pretty big something. Took the Tundra in this morning, and for those of you that don't know, it's a 2018 Toyota Tundra Crewmax Limited TRD off-road. Took it in this morning to a Linex dealer to have the bed Linexed. Going to be about 3 hours or so, I think, for them to do the application. And then we're going to go pick it up, bring it back here, and take a look and see what kind of job they've done. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm in the Type R heading off to pick up the truck, the Toyota Tundra, that I've had the Linex bed liner sprayed in today. And we'll show some pictures and stuff of that at the end, take a look at it, see what kind of job they did. Hopefully they're doing a really good job. But anyway, I want to get on here and talk about why. Why go with a Linex spray-in liner versus a drop-in liner? And there's a few reasons, I think. The first is merely aesthetic. I think it looks better. It's a sharper, more professional kind of look to the truck, if you will, as opposed to just a drop-in liner. I just like the way that it looks. It's very durable. I've had them before in other trucks, and it's a very durable product. I've shoveled dirt out of it, not chipped it or anything, and it looks really good, I think, and it's very durable. Second, I guess, is when you have the drop-in liner, they never seem to sit quite right. They don't fit perfectly. There's gaps. They move around. I know I've had a couple of loads of dirt in a previous truck. It was an F-150. And when they dump the dirt in there, that liner deforms because it doesn't fit perfectly in the edges. The corners, or the edges and the corners, actually are rounded. They don't fit flat right into the corner, if you will, or right into the edges. So when you dump dirt in there and it sits up against that rounded edge, it pushes it down and kind of pulls the liner away from the sides. Now that's not such a big deal, I suppose, if you're having like a load of dirt put in the truck or something, unless you have more than one. Because once they put the first scoop in, or part of a scoop or whatever, it does pull that liner away from the edges, and when they go to do the second one, there's a gap, and anything else that you put in can get behind the liner, so it's now up against the bed itself, the paint in the bed, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a liner. And the reason it does is because that dirt and grit and small rocks, we all know what dirt is, gets underneath, and as you're driving along and that liner moves, and it's constantly then scraping those little particles, stones and whatever that have fallen in behind the liner against the paint. Matter of fact, anytime anything gets underneath the liner, that liner is going to move around because the bed flexes and moves, and there's wind moving it as you drive. And it's going to, in essence, be like sandpaper. You know, you're going to rub all those little particles against your paint, you're going to scratch the paint off, and then you're going to get rust. And the whole idea is to protect the bed, right? So that it doesn't get dented up, dinged up, scratched, and rusts. Because if you've had or seen any of the older trucks, you know, that are used as a truck, of course, once they start to rust, they don't take long, and now you've got a bed with a hole in it, and that's a drag. So they're not very good for that. Then there's the noise they make. Because they're not flush or glued or held in all the way around, I guess, they move when you're driving down the road, especially at freeway speeds where you have more wind. And they make noise, they creak, I've even seen, in following a few people down the road, they can even lift a little bit, depending. They'll kind of almost like levitate a little bit, depending on how poor of a job the installation was. So they're not very durable or functional, in my opinion. They do protect the bed. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're just laying something in the bed and you're laying it on top of that liner, and you're not putting anything like dirt or anything like that in it, you know, it's probably okay for that. It's still gonna move. You're still gonna get the noises and stuff. It's still not gonna look like something that was professionally done, in my opinion. But it would protect the bed in that case. The other thing I noticed with mine, I did shovel dirt out of it, obviously, and I was trying to be careful, but the liner will dent, and you can even cut it if you're too aggressive with a shovel, I guess. And now you've damaged it so that water can get underneath it, which it can anyway. The thing is not sealed right up against the edges of the truck, so you can get water under it. And then, of course, again, if you have any scratches, you'll get rust, which, in my opinion, kind of defeats the purpose of protecting the bed. So those are the reasons why I would recommend that you go with some sort of a spray-in liner. Linex happens to be my favorite. It's been the most durable that I've had. It looks the best, and it'll last a long time. You can even color match liners, spray-in liners now. You can color match them to the color of your truck. It costs more money, but you can do it. It's not something that I've opted for in this application, but it can be done. Okay, we are back from the installer now, and the bed liner, the Linex bed liner, is in the truck. So we're gonna walk around to the side here, show you guys what it looks like now, and see what you think. Give you a little peek over the side. I got a light stuck up here to hopefully light it up a little bit inside. It's a little dark out here, I know. But this is what it looks like. This again is the Linex. It's wet because it's raining outside, not because of the material. Goes all the way up behind the cab and over the lip here that you can see, which I like. Goes all the way up underneath the rails that you can see here behind the tracks. And then all the way up on the to the edge or the lip of the tailgate. They didn't cover the screws, which is a good thing. They're not supposed to do that. One of the times I had this done, they did cover the screws. One thing I want to see, there are some access panels in the bed wall up by the, right up in here, up by the, or behind the window. I want to see if they covered that. You'll notice they did put a Linex sticker on the window. Of course, being a debadger and de-stickerer, that's going to have to go. But for now, there's the Linex badge. Looks pretty good to me. Goes up over the wheel humps there, or wheel wells real well, into the corners. I don't see any imperfections in it. Let's see if we can shine the light a little better on the front. Yeah, you can see the covers up in the front there. And I'm actually going to set you guys down for a second. I'm going to get a little closer shot of that because I'm curious if they actually Linexed over those or not. So let's take a look. There you go. Those are what I'm talking about. But they did go around them, it looks like. They did Linex them, but they left it so that they could still be removed if for some reason you needed to take those off to access the other side. There's a close-up of the rails. They're just wet again. They didn't get any, doesn't look like any material on the rails. I'm assuming they took them off to do this, but I'm not sure. And here's where it goes over the lip, actually. And then, let's see, I need another hand here. Let's flip the camera up so I can see what you guys are seeing. I want to show you up underneath here. And this will be the first time I've seen that myself. looks pretty good to me. Looks like they did a real nice job. The bolts on the bottom of the bed, as you can see, one there, and there's one over there, and then two on each side, as well as the bolts in the gate. Looks like they did take those out to be able to do the job. That's good. That's the way they should have done it. Anyway, looks like a fantastic job to me. I'm gonna pause you guys here for a minute. I'm gonna go get the bill, and I'll tell you what this thing costs. Okay, I've got the bill here. The cost of the Linex itself was $500. Now, they did have an online coupon or discount, an internet coupon, for $50 off. So, it cost me $450 plus tax, $33.75, for a total of $483.75 to have that done. And let's see, it has a lifetime spray-on truck bed liner warranty, registered in my name. That's cool. I won't read that all to you, but it is a lifetime warranty. Pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. People there were fantastic. They did the job in about, it was a little less than 3 hours actually by the time they called me to pick it up. So pretty darn good, I think. Anyway, just wanted to get on here, show you guys my new Linex bed on the Toyota Tundra. It's the third mod, I guess, on the truck, and I'm about to start the fourth here in a minute. Nothing major, and we'll show you that in the next video. As usual, appreciate you guys stopping by. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't before, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.